Wake Up Central is back to school central, and the new school year is officially underway.
And as students return over the next week, sending them into a safe environment is a top priority. Wake Up Central's Michaela Johnson joins us to show us how Conway Public Schools are keeping students safe and staff as well. Michaela?
Good morning, Karen and Hayden. The Conway School District, like many others, are leading safety first ahead of this school year. Superintendent of Conway Public Schools, Jeff Collum, tells me for Conway, it's a three-pronged approach: education, action, and partnerships.
This is the top priority. We want to begin with safety first, and then everything else that we do can function well.
Superintendent of the Conway School District, Jeff Collum, says going into this upcoming school year has been a season of working to get staff educated on safety policies, forming emergency response teams, and making sure leaders on every level are in good communication.
You know, this year we've done a lot of work on kind of a three-prong approach.
The first is education.
Everything from visitors on our campus to how do they respond in a lockdown or an evacuation drill or worst case scenario, even an active shooter drill.
Next are action steps. What are they doing that shows they're taking action this year? Safety response is a part of that, as well as what they're putting in place.
One thing practical that we've been working on that we're going to give to all of our staff, it's a safety ID badge that would basically go along with your regular identification badge. And on this badge, you've got procedures for lockdowns, evacuation drills, lockouts, and shelter in place.
The last prong for the district's approach are partnerships. Collum emphasizes that it's not just between the district and the city, but a collaborative conversation with everyone.
So that's parents, students, staff, your city leadership, your school leadership, all working together, and of course law enforcement. Are we all on the same page? Following
these steps and making sure that safety is a priority is something very important to Collum. He was the Safe School Administrator of the Year back when he was Benton's superintendent. He also knows what a school tragedy looks like all too well.
I was an administrator in Tyler ISD. We had a homicide on a campus, and so I was called to go in and do some work with school safety and to try to help bring the campus back together. I've spent a lot of my career since that point doing everything in my power to make sure that our kids feel safe.
Collum says he feels confident in the district's efforts as the school year nears. Superintendent Collum tells me the district is also forming campus and district emergency response teams. Each Conway campus will have a campus emergency response team comprised of administrators, teachers, counselors, SROs, or even custodians. The team will receive additional training to make sure that they know what to do in case of any type of emergency. Now, for the district emergency response team, or DIRT team, that's comprised of district level supervisors, directors, Superintendent Collum, and law enforcement. Now, these teams are meant to add campus and district support in case of an emergency like that. So they'll have that support and it'll flow really easily.
I know, Michaela, this is a conversation you've had a lot with administrators and teachers and stuff like that. It's an unfortunate conversation. We don't want to have to be talking about this, but letting parents know, hey, feel a little bit better.
Exactly, and that's the superintendent's goal. He just wants parents to know that they're safe bringing their kids to their schools and just have a good school year.
Well, he sure has the experience to build on, though.
Absolutely.
So that's reassuring at least. Yeah, thank you.